Uno, momento, por favorage. Come on, Cletus. And guys, I'm trying to send this out to some people. If you get it and you're already here, don't worry about it because you're already here. I know I'm fucking weird. I don't think that one. La 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 da da. La la da da. Da la da da. La da. Good enough. Yeah, right. I am fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just took some time for myself. That's all. Sometimes it's good to take some time for yourself. I enjoyed my time off of the app. You know, focusing on me. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Da 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 da. So, how has everyone been? How have we all been? Yes, the weather is lovely. It's a little bipolar at times, but lovely for the most part. So yeah, just been focusing on me and doing some reflecting and, you know, sometimes you gotta do some reflecting and meditating and deep thinking and go inner and, you know, that kind of thing. Figure things out. So, I came to a decision today. And y'all are gonna be like, the fuck? Especially because y'all know, you know, I'm spiritual and that kind of thing. And it's gonna sound completely insane. I think, I don't know, I feel I'm gonna see about becoming Catholic. I'm considering becoming Catholic. I can't explain it. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. I really don't know why. I wish I did know why. But I don't know why, so I'm gonna look into it. I've been reading up about it. I mean, I wondered if I could, because I heard that if you've been divorced, you can't be Catholic or whatever. And I've heard a lot of negative things about it. And so, I've been drawn to Catholic churches. I don't know, I find peace. Yeah, well, you don't understand who made me believe all the shit that they did. So, I don't know, I feel like I can't explain it. I'm most likely going to keep the witchy books I have because I like reading and learning about different religions and that. But as far as the other stuff, I'm going to be getting rid of it because I can't explain it. Does that make any sense? Because I really can't explain it. Um, I just feel I guess I've always kind of felt very drawn to it. And I've never understood why. But I was told a lot of negative things about the Catholic Church and everything. Um, so, yeah, I mean, Catholic churches bring me peace. I don't know, it's just very, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm changing very rapidly, but in a good way, I guess. What the hell? But yeah, I don't know. Besides, I've done Ouija boards before. I've done homemade ones, in fact. So, I don't know what you think you're accomplishing by this, but you are barking up the wrong tree, dude. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I just feel very drawn to it, and since being here and in the past few years, I've met quite a few people that are Catholic, and they're very, they're a lot nicer than, um, yeah. Anyways, they're a lot nicer than, okay, tatted, whatever, you're blocked. I'm not dealing with nonsense. Anywho, I don't know, hello. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's just time for a change. I've been searching for a long time where I felt the most comfortable with when it came to religion and spirituality and all that. So, but I've always been drawn to a lot of Catholic things, I guess. I've never figured out why. What do you think what happened to me? Nothing happened to me. I just took some time for myself. Do some inner reflecting, soul searching, researching. So, I am going to be looking into becoming Catholic. So, I never thought I'd say anything like that. But here I am. It went really good. The easiest thing I've ever done. Um, and I do it tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Maybe my real family's Catholic. Who knows? I mean, maybe whoever, my real family, maybe they're Catholic. I don't know. But I know what feels right for me, and that's, I guess, being Catholic. I never thought I'd say that in a million years. But, like, I don't know. Just something made me start reading up on it and being drawn to Catholic churches. I find peace. And, yes, the only time I've ever been in a church where I found peace was the Catholic Church. So, never in a million years did I ever think I'd say that. And I've also decided not to do the nails anymore. For a good reason. Because with me getting into the entertainment industry and learning how to dance and everything else, it's just, and my nails, my fingers feel free. So, I don't want to risk being on a photo shoot, being in the middle of a photo shoot, and or movie or commercial, whatever, and I break a nail and I can't fix it. You know what I mean? That's not gonna go well. So, yeah. But I've heard a lot of bad things, negative things about Catholic Church and the religion and everything, and Well, I heard it from those people. So that should tell you something. So I guess I'm gonna be looking into becoming Catholic. Hence the taking time off. Hello. Hence the taking time off and off of here and doing inner deep dive and thinking and seeing what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And knowing people that are Catholic, they're very kind people. Yeah, I should have knew that because the adopted dad's mother was Catholic, and she's a very, very sweet lady. And she, from the moment she met us, we were her grandkids. The sweetest lady. Oh, well, why am I crying, damn it? I wasn't close to her, what the hell? Nothing, I don't know, I just started crying for some reason. Yeah, everything's fine. I just started crying for some reason, I don't know why. Not in a bad way, but it's hard to explain. You know, I was taught that, you know, they were very against a lot of things. Like, um, just a lot. Basically, I was made to believe it was worse than Christians. So but every Catholic family I've ever come across, including the one I knew, they were close knit. They were very family oriented. You know, they were always there for each other. So I was just bullshitted into believing bullshit, I guess. That's one thing I don't understand why. Why they would want me to believe that the Catholic religion was so bad. I don't understand that. Hello. So, I have no idea. But that's what I was reflecting on a lot while I was off of this app. Matter of fact, got this from a Catholic church. So, I guess whatever's meant to be will be, and that's what's meant to be, I guess, you know? Yeah, I know. I'm going to. Yeah, because it's something that, I do need to at least go to one or two and see how I feel afterwards, because I don't want to rush into doing, like, becoming Catholic and then not feeling like I made the right choice. You know what I mean? I don't know, something's just, I don't know. I'm still gonna listen to the music I listen to. It's not gonna change who I am as a human being. Because I'm always gonna be a good person, you know, and that, this might actually make me a better person, who knows? So, how is everybody else doing? You know, well, I wonder. There has to be a reason that family wanted me to believe that the Catholic religion was so bad. Especially with who they are. It's almost as as if that's the one religion they didn't want me to be a part of. And it's very interesting now that I know what I know about it. It's very interesting to me that she always, well, they turned him away because he got divorced, and they don't see us as married. He's still married to his first wife in the eyes of the Catholic Church, and they, I don't know, shunned him or something is what she would tell me. And they would never accept her. Well, it turns out all you gotta do is have the church annul your first marriage or whatever. In certain times they will, depending on the case. Well, this is the adopted, I'm talking about the woman I grew up knowing as my aunt and then adopted me. They're Christian. They're part of the cooperative church, the inclusive. Member, you member. Why do you think I say Christianity was made up by the Illuminati? Duh. That would be why. Let's have some fun. Shall we have some fun? You're here tonight, energies on fire. Everybody's partying, you know we go alive. What if I told you that I'm alone, it doesn't matter what? What if I told you that I'm lost, that feeling in my gut? What if I said you the world and I'll give you one more trust? Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that? So about you just like I'd never. Right there. Say what you need, I'll be right there. You know what's easy to stop. I swear you got my heart. You know, bring on my love, bring on my love. Tonight, there's just how far. We are everybody's funny. You know we could cry. Stars in your eyes, you give me all vibes. You know everybody's funny. You know we could cry. Lord have mercy. Too much. I did a bit of broccoli before I came on here too. Would you like that? Would you like that? So that you will beside you, never right there. So what you need, I'll be right there. You know it's easy to stop, but I swear you got my heart. Bring on the love, yeah, yeah, tonight. We're just on fire. Everybody, you know you. How is everybody? Come on, baby, collide, la 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 la, collide, start. Come on, baby, get love, wrap your head tonight. Energy so far, everybody's funny, you know we go down. Take your eyes, give me hope, everybody's funny, you know we go down. Energy so far, everybody's funny, you know we go cloud. Stars in your eyes, give me your vibes. Everybody's funny, you know we go cloud. My happy place.
You're 5 minutes away from getting Ozempic for weight loss. So this is Ozempic, and it has got the craziest side effect.
Yeah. Well, the broccoli helps, but I don't know. Maybe I finally found what I've been searching for. If that makes sense. The way you're shining will make the pain. You sing, oh, right now. Show the world the party, shut the club. As eyes, we drip down and never fucking else and continue. We come up from nothing, show light everything. I just wanna see you. Oh, go on. Oh, shake some. Oh, do the one. Let me see it. Oh, go on. Oh, shake some. Let's try to do the one. I'll count of three. Never in a million years did I think I would even consider being Catholic. Mirror, for sure. Yeah, you got it going on. I'm real. No lie. Just come over sometime and come here with us and happy. And we can cook with cake. Leave them what you can do. Yeah. Right now. Truth the world, the fires of the cold. As eyes, you drip down and no cliff of tears and beaten. We pull out for nothing. Shine light and only. I just wanna see you. Oh, go off. Oh, shakes it. Oh, do what? Oh, say. Oh, go off. It's so hey. Emotions. He is. He is Catholic. You know the time is wrong. It's never wrong to change your love. Express yourself to sacrifice. Just feel this. You feel pause. Yeah, he's Catholic. Um, here's like, it's like all the every Catholic I've ever met, I think, have been really good people, decent human beings, very family oriented, things like that. No, um, well, excuse me, very welcoming, very kind to me, very welcoming, no matter. So, and they were Christian, Protestant, Mormon, um, Lutheran, you know? So, yeah. Hello. I'm actually not really in the mood to do music tonight too much. I don't know, something is telling me not to do it. To wait. For some reason or another, I'm not supposed to. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it sure shit doesn't make sense to me. Oh, so because I got married at the records place the first time in the courthouse, the second time it just null and voided basically. So they don't count. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I do. Fuck. Trust to believe I do. No, not yet. The results will come back when they come back. Oh, okay, so in other words, me being married twice before doesn't even matter. Rock on. Well, there's a reason for everything. You know, I can't control how fast they come back, how long they take. It is what it is, and then they'll come back when they come back. I released all that shit to the universe. The universe will handle it. I'm focusing on the future. Like, my future in the industry. I'm doing, I got my first dance lesson coming up, and you know, focusing on that kind of thing now. I am me. Nothing will ever change the past. I am finding myself. And I am meant to be Catholic. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. Something inside me tells me I am. And I can't figure out why. And I don't know if that even makes sense. So why the hell am I crying, damn it? Oi. I feel at peace finally. I don't know if that makes sense. I finally feel at peace within me, within myself. Does that make sense? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Ah, shit. It's like completely, like, I don't understand it, but, you know. No, I'm not doing my nails anymore. Um, with being in the industry and everything else, I can't be on a photo shoot or do a commercial, whatever, and the nail broke and I can't fix it, you know. It's just better. And my fingers feel free. And I noticed when I did wear them, like right around here, it just would itch really, really bad. You know, like every time. So I've been doing my nails for about a year, and it's just I don't wanna. I don't wanna anymore. I just there comes a time where yeah, it was great for a while, and I think it was because I don't know, reliving childhood that I didn't get to live before, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But it is easier for me to do things without having the nails on, I'll tell you that much. Oh, excuse me. I mean, even spending $2 to $6 for a set, right? And they only last for a week. That's still, like, why am I wasting money doing this? Money and time, and when they, you know. So it's just, that money could go for something else. And it's been ruining and it ruins your nail beds. So you gotta let it heal. Hello. So, yeah. I don't think I'm even gonna need to go to a Sunday Mass. I'm meant to do this. I'm meant to become Catholic. I feel it. I can't explain it, but I feel it. Probably sounds completely insane. Just I feel it, and I finally feel at peace in within myself. don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to keep the books that I got when it comes to the witchcraft, the spiritual, all that. I'm still keeping those because I like to read and learn about different things. But as far as the other stuff, I'm getting rid of it. No, but I have gone to the Catholic Church. It's the only church I've ever felt peace at. I keep finding myself drawn to different Catholic churches. Well, something's telling me that this is what I'm meant to do. I don't know. Well, what I've come to realize is everything that I've been taught about the Catholic Church was all bullshit. I am. I am. I have a little bit of a headache, but yeah, shit happens. But I finally found peace within me. I took a few days and did a lot of soul searching and things like that. And started doing some research about the Catholic religion and becoming Catholic and pretty sure I'm going to. Um, and when I finally decided, which was today, I finally felt at peace and just peaceful calm, a peaceful calming feeling. And I'm happy. So, so everything happens for a reason, and I guess this is what's meant to happen. If it's meant to be, it'll be. A lot of people here are Catholic. So, they're very, when they get to know you, and I'll tell you what, they're very caring people, and The ones I know are very protective of me. They look at me like family. So, yes, next step is to go to my local parish, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to, the next step is to go to the local parish. I think a couple things that threw me off, though, why, a couple reason why I thought a lot of bad things about him was, well, let's see, where do I begin? You ever see the Magdalene sisters? Magdalene sisters? Um, yeah. I think media gives Catholics a bad rap. I don't know. But that was actually based on a true story in Ireland. So, but it's just time to start a new chapter, right? So, anywho, I think it is going to be time for me to end this here in a few minutes because I am going to go to bed. I'm hoping going to bed will help my head a bit. Oh, well, I know I can't have children, but if, you know, whatever is meant to be will be. So, let's say Frankie and I end up together. You know, maybe he doesn't want children. The children could be a bunch of Frenchies, bunch of fur babies. you know? But, I don't know, to be quite honest, if I had the opportunity to, if I got the chance to be a mom, a second chance to be a mom, I would take it in a heartbeat. I would love to be able to do everything the right, be with a loving partner and a good person, uh, the right relationship. I know things would be very, very different if I got the opportunity. I'd still, I was a good mom then. I'd obviously be a better mom now than I was then because I was very young and I did the best I could with what I knew. So, now being older and much wiser, if I had the opportunity to, say Frankie and I got together and we decided we wanted kids, had a surrogate, it would be amazing. Because I know he'd make an amazing father. But everything happens the way it's meant to. So, it went good. My glasses will be ready in 8 to 10 days, and have to have bifocals. But here's the reason. No, I don't have to wear them all the time. The reason they have to be bifocals is because one is for distance when I need to drive at night, and the other one is for reading. So, basically. And it was either do that or pay 300 and some odd dollars for the aggressive ones. Have my insurance pay for the glasses where I don't have to pay anything, or pay 300 and some dollars. I'll take the bifocals, thank you. So, yeah, but that family has my daughter so convinced that I was a horrible person, horrible mother. Yeah, I think I did. Well, I love purple, so I saw these purple ones, but they were plastic, and as cute as they were, no. So I got the metal frames. They're a pinkish color, I think, if I can remember correctly, but they look good. You'll see when I get them, you know. So, and I don't have to wear them all the time, which is good. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm finally finding out who I am. Other than being a good person and everything. You know. Forgive me because I've been doing a bit of broccoli before I came on here, so But yeah, I feel big things are coming, good things, and lots of good things. First dance class on the 19th. And then I got the whole gig thing I'm doing. And Wednesday I'm going to be going and meeting someone to help her. So, um, yeah. she's homeless, and I want to get her in the right direction because where she's at right now, I'm gonna get her over to the place I was at because that'll get her quicker into a place. So, you know, and if my gut feeling is right, and I am going to be moving soon, everything happens for a reason, and maybe the reason for me helping her is because maybe she will be taking over my apartment. I don't know for sure, but, maybe that is it, though. And if I am moving soon and that happens, I'm going to, I'll probably give her all the furniture and that in here, so she doesn't have to start from scratch. You know? I think I was only meant to be here for a certain amount of time. I think I've accomplished everything I was meant to accomplish here. I think I'm supposed to go somewhere else now. I'm not real sure where, but it's going to be for the best, and it's going to turn out really good. I just have that feeling. So until then, the universe is going to do its thing. And while the universe is doing its thing, I'm going to do my thing and focus on doing like the gigs and, trying out for things, and you know what I mean? And applying for different gigs, and, and of course, work on the whole Catholic thing. I don't know. I'm finally at peace. And nobody and nothing will ever be able to take it from me. No. Not yet. Still waiting, but I'll get them when I get them. Until then, I just keep pushing forward and do what I gotta do to improve my life. Because no matter what the results are, it's not going to change me as a human being. Just probably my identity. But I'll deal with that when the time comes. And no matter what, nothing will ever change what happened to me in the past. Nothing will ever undo it, and all I can do is keep moving forward. I refuse to live in the victim mentality and focus on negativity and just be mentally stuck in the past, saying, why me, why'd this happen, why? Instead, the best thing for me to do, which I encourage everybody to do this, is heal from your past. Forgive those who hurt you, even though you know they don't deserve it. But it is for you, not for them. You let that shit go. You let the shit go. Because it doesn't do you any good. So I let that shit go. Will they pay for what they've done? Yes. They will pay for what they've done legally when the time comes. But I can't make anything happen any quicker. So I can only so I'm going to focus on the things I can control, which is what I do in my life. Sit here, dwell on the past, or move forward and keep pushing forward and make my life the best it can possibly be. And enjoy it in the process. And follow my dreams. And work my ass off to become successful. The right way. And that is exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. So, I'm gonna focus on the positive and keep improving myself and my life. Because people say, "Did you have a good day?" My answer now is, well, I woke up, so yeah, it was a good day. Any day you wake up is a good day. Just depends on how you look at it. You can look at things like looking at a glass half empty, or you can look at things like a glass half full. The best thing to do is look at it like it's half full, not half empty. And maybe, strive to become the best version of yourself. I'm a trying. I'm a try. Yeah. And the shit that people say, the trolls and shit, here's the thing. You can't control what people say, think, and do. And it's just words, right? Even if it is typed out. How the fuck does that really hurt you or affect you? It'll only affect you and hurt you if you let it. Think about it. People that say it don't really know you, or they hate you and they're jealous for some fucked up reason. I don't know. I don't give a shit. So why let it bother you? You know? Well, I try. I'm a trying, Just said, doing my best to become the best version of myself. It's a work in progress. I started going back to that. I think it was yesterday. I started kind of going back to the old way of thinking. Like, why hasn't this happened yet? Come on, this should have happened by now, da da da. And then I had to stop myself, take a second. I'm like, wait a minute. This ain't me. That's the old version. That ain't me no more. Things take time. They happen when the fuck they happen. You can't rush things. And being negative and impatient about it, it don't help nothing. You don't get nowhere. It just hinders things that are coming, good things that are going to be happening for you. Yes. Let go, let God. You gotta heal your inner self, your inner child. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You gotta find your own way. Like you say you were Catholic, you're recovering, and I'm sorry to hear that, hon. I'm actually looking into becoming Catholic. Yeah. You know? That's all good. You have to keep your mouth shut. But, and I just did a lot of soul searching. Hello. So, yeah. I guess Sunday I'll look into, going to Mass. I don't know what I'm going to wear. That's a lie. I think I know what I'm going to wear. Um, so, see how it goes. You know? But yeah. Um, I don't know. I just feel at peace. Might be because of the broccoli, but I don't think so. Yeah. About time. Well, so Sunday I'm looking into parish near me. Let's see when they do mass. We'll see how it goes. Huh. I don't think I'm gonna have to quit doing the broccoli. No. Trust, trust to believe. I know a lot of them do it. I know some that do a lot more than the broccoli. Um, but that's neither here nor there. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to confess that yes, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. This is my first confession ever. I do the broccoli a lot. You know. Shit. And I have a card for it too, so there you go. So technically, it's my medicine. I don't think broccoli. No, who makes it? God makes it, right? So how would it be sinning? Because trust and believe, I know so many Catholics that do it. And if doing broccoli is sinning, but alcohol isn't, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah. No. I did look into, because I was wondering about how the Catholic Church feels about crystals, wearing crystals. Evidently, they don't really have a problem with it. So, I mean, they encourage meditation. You know, there's nuns that do Reiki healing. There's, they encourage people to get therapy when they need help. There's a lot of things that it just, I'm, I was told differently. I was told the opposite. So, you know. When all in actuality, what she said about the Catholic religion, Catholic Church, and that is actually the Christians. She's describing their religion. You know? Thanks, man. So, yeah. No, right. I finally have found peace. And with you. So, yeah. I'm gonna be, becoming Catholic. Did a lot of soul searching. Yeah. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's what's right for me. It's not right for everybody, but it is for me, I think. No, Catholic and Christianity are two different things. Trust and believe, I know from experience. Yes. I did a lot of soul searching and researching and things like that, and I don't know. I've always felt very kind of drawn to it. Only church I've ever found peace at is a Catholic church. Uh, I don't know. But yeah. hmm So, see, I've been around Christians. I've also been around Catholics. Two totally different. Two totally different. Like, Catholics are very welcoming, family oriented, things like that. Christians are very judgmental, hurt children, things like that. You know, Bailey, I find it very interesting that you follow me. Not sure why, but bye. Excuse me. It went really well, actually. It's the easiest thing I've ever done. Shit. Kind of boring, actually, but you know, getting into the groove of things and that kind of thing. Again, I'm going to say this. I've been around Christians, I've been around Catholics. I know the difference. Every Catholic person I've met, they're very family oriented. They're kind people. They're good people. Christians, you are the most judgmental people I've ever fucking met. I've been hurt by Christians, not by Catholics. I've witnessed the vile, disgusting things Christians do. Yeah, happy anniversary. No, I'm not. See, here's the thing. When you must be new here. I don't give a shit. You don't like what I have to say, get the fuck out. It's that simple. I bet you every type of church there is. So don't try me. Christian pastors have essayed their children, and other children also are abusive to their spouses, steal from the church. The list goes on and on and on. I don't know. Yep. Trolls, here they come. I don't know why it's not letting you gift me in. All I was trying to say what my decision was, and then this shit happens. It's the unfortunate truth that I know about. I know a lot more about Christianity than most. But thank you. Happy belated Mother's Day to you, too. The fact that I have I have pictures of documents and a picture with a woman I grew up knowing as my great grandmother, standing in front of a black wall, next to a man, and then 3 women with an upside down pentagram behind them. That's something. Along with the fact they called her grandmother Hayden. Yeah, I know what really goes on and what they're really about. That a lot don't. I know what happened to me. I know what I remember. I choose to move forward. You want to say? I mean, I've showed the shit several million times. I mean, it's nothing really new. But sure, why the fuck not? No, not yet. They'll come back when they come back. I'll know when I know. Until then, I can't help. I can't force them to bring them any quicker, I pay attention. Here we have members of an elite, fucked up evil cult. That is Stella Hayden, the great-great-grandmother, famous whistling lady in Iowa. Mohase Cauldron, Daughters of Mokana, Alta Aryan. To the glory of God and in loving memory of Sister Alta Al Aryan, Eastern Star. To all free and accepted Masons on the face of the earth, Howard W. Aryan. That there is Alta Aryan, aka Mother Hayden, aka Graham. I actually have this letter. It was written, I took it. It was written on October 14th, 1957, talking about cooperative churches and cooperative churches. I could get it, but I don't want to get up. Right there it says Graham, Mother Hayden, and above it says Alta. This was written by Reverend Kenneth Hayden, which was Alta's nephew, Jones, cousin. Let me just read a tidbit of it. Knowing your background and assuming some things about you and Jack, I feel quite sure that you would agree with Graham and myself and others in our family that we would take the liberal view toward matters such as these. In other words, we would want to be inclusive rather than exclusive. A good place to find out such information is to get a hold of a yearbook from the International Convention. If the church is in there, and if it also contributes to our programs, they are Cooperative Church. The 1956 yearbook, which I have, shows this about Long Beach churches contributing cooperative. Bixby Knolls, East Side, North, Palo Verde. Not contributing, probably independent. It would be Dominguez First, Lakewood Church of Christ, Perkside Church of Christ, Westside Church of Christ. Notice that all of the cooperative groups are known by Christian Church, but that two of the non-cooperating churches are also known by Christian Church. It was alright. Yeah. Pastors, preachers, reverends in that family. Why do you think they would call her Graham and Mother Hayden? That would be the top dog, most likely. I mean, isn't it? It's odd. Don't believe everything. Like, I will address them through and through if I need to. I'm not scared of these bitches. They know it. Matter of fact, they're terrified of me. They've shown that. Yeah. Now, what cult could they all possibly be a part of? Mason, Sister of the Eastern Star, Knights of the Templar, Scottish Rites. All combined is the Illuminati. And I survived the Illuminati. Do you really want to know how they get, like... Alta Aryan? I grew up knowing her as my great-grandmother. I grew up in that family of the top dogs. I only found out a few months ago, or 6 months, I don't know, November, that I'm probably not part of that family. I'm waiting for my DNA test to come back still. You want to know where they get their money? They traffic children. That's how they get their money. That's how they get their money. Point him in my direction. Tell him to come see me. Talk to me. And tell him that you know somebody that knows the truth about them. And ask him about Graham and Mother Hayden. Yeah, they actually know Howard's name by the middle name off the top of their head. Without ever meeting him, he passed away in 1992 in Iowa. But they know his middle name. I didn't even know his middle name until they told me his middle name. But when they're all for helping you, because they help the descendants, right? Excuse me. And you go back when you tell you to go back to get an answer because I was going to vote. And then they lock themselves in a building hoping that you'll go away and actually call the cops on you. Well, no, they take people out all the time. They haven't taken out all the time. But me, on the other hand, not so much. Me, not so much. Um, yeah, they I went back. Yes. I remember the day I was taken. I'm just waiting for the DNA test to come back to show that I'm Tanya Michelle Williams. Man was wearing a gray suit, black dress shoes, gray hat, dipped in the center, feather on the right side. Gave me a safety sucker, most likely orange, because I can't stand orange hard candy. It's not every day you find yourself on the missing and exploded job website and see a picture of yourself for the first time as a baby. Um, age progression man looks just like me. Age progression that I did using AI of a girl in the red dress looks just like the other one. I know who I look like now. I remember how I was kept. I remember where I was kept. I remember the layout of the basement that I never spoke on. But someone entwined with that group, um, because they were a victim, because of a parent. When they got to be a teenager, they were taken to the different places, different homes, to take care of the children, get the children out of the cages, and take care of them. And this person told me the layout of the basement, which is exactly the way I remembered it. So yeah. And he confirmed them. He confirmed I am Tanya. So just waiting for the DNA test to solidify it. Actually, that was the old captain's exact words. We just need the DNA test to solidify it. So, till that happens, I just keep moving forward and keep going on with my life. And not let anything stop me or anyone stop me. And I'm going to live my life to the fullest. And I'm going to follow my dreams, and I'm going to make my life the best it could possibly be, become the best version of myself. And keep working on myself and focusing on my goals and my future. And always find the positive in everything. And one positive with this is I know the truth. And I'm not related to those evil motherfuckers. Nor am I criminally insane. So, I've said before and I'll say it again, the things I witnessed and had happen to me are worse than nightmares and horror movies combined. Don't imagine it. You don't want to imagine it. So, anyways, I gotta change the subject because it's just big things are coming. Good things. I feel it. So I'm gonna focus on the future and um, keep moving forward. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm not gonna let anybody stand in my way from anything. I'm gonna keep singing and keep doing the modeling thing, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. I'll work hard at doing what I gotta do work wise to for me to be successful in the industry. Matter of fact, the 19th I have my first dance lesson. Because the more I know, and the more things I could do, talent wise, the more opportunities I'll have. Right? Right. Um, I want to learn as much as possible. Honestly. Now, if I could get the best dance teacher, in my opinion, to teach me how to dance, I would be a very happy woman. But if I could get him to tell me how he feels, I'd be a very happy woman. Just saying. All of the above. Now, if I could get Mr. Zolfarino to teach me, I would love that. You know, if if he would. Because in my opinion, he's the best there is. He's actually the reason I changed my life around. Damn it, why the fuck am I crying again? Shit. Damn it, man. But yeah, if I could get him to tell me how he feels, that'd be great. Teach me how to dance too. That'd be amazing. And all he would have to do is show up at my fucking front door. Have y'all ever missed someone so much that you give anything to see them? Damn it. Just a fucking ball of emotions tonight, shit. If he were to show up at my house, come see me, I would be the happiest woman in the universe. Actually, if he told me that he wanted to be with me and felt the same way, I would be the happiest woman in the universe. Is it so bad that that the one thing I want more than anything is just to spend the rest of my life with him and make him happy? And work together to make our lives successful? Make our lives the best they could be, no matter what. That's so bad. I know a lot of people still don't know, probably still don't understand. I'll say it again. If I had met him in that place I was at when I was homeless, and he was struggling like I was, he wasn't and didn't have his career going like he does and whatnot, didn't have a job, didn't have nothing, I would have been with him. And we would have made it work, and we would have worked together to make it work and make our lives better. You know? Maybe someday I'll get really lucky and he'll come tell me he feels the same way. Hell, I've only been waiting over 4 damn years. I've been waiting since February 2021. Since the day I fell in love with him. Excuse me. Not even knowing his name. Knew nothing about him. Well, if he doesn't, he can tell me that. I'm a big girl, I can handle it, and I think he knows that. See, unlike some, if he tells me he doesn't, all he has to do is if he doesn't feel the same way, is tell me, and it'll be okay. You know. Oh yes, he does. Yeah, he knows. Now, Tandy, you and your fake account there. You and your fake account there. Bless your heart. Because he knows that all he has to do is tell me. He doesn't feel the same way about me because I've asked him to tell me. And he hasn't. I mean, Tandy, if you'd like, I could show you the video. The first night we met in person. I'm that bitch. I know. I know. You want to see? Alright. I didn't ask for this video. I don't. I got it like 3 days later. Um, but I cherish it. It's one of my most prized. It's actually my most prized possession. Because I'm more sentimental, and so this was probably the best gift I've ever gotten. That's it. Well, that's very innocent. That's me. He has a beautiful soul and a heart of gold. My most prized possession. So, yeah. And I would have told him that night how I felt, but kept hearing her voice in my head. Why would you embarrass yourself? Look at him, look at you. You're nothing, nobody. He would never be with something like you. So I didn't tell him. Till April. He does. Of course, I don't think he's ever been that touchy-feely with any of his other fans, but then I could be wrong. I don't know. A little overthinking. Yeah. But yeah. I fell in love with him in February of 2021. That was November of 2022. So I wait. Oh shit. I wait. And the only person that could tell me that he doesn't feel the same way about me or would never be with me or whatever the fuck, and me actually believe it, is him. To my face. Or, he would actually have to tell me that. But he hasn't. And so, I wait. Because he has my heart. And always will. So, well, hang on, let me see. Hold on. Now that shouldn't be filtered. Alright, we're gonna go to comment settings. Bitch, get the... I don't know how it would have gotten filtered. Filtered comments is off, so I'm not sure. I talk to him when I see him at events. I've actually taken a couple things down to him. And just so everyone is aware, he has said that he knows about 50 of us. And he has said he talks to us. And he does watch our lives. The ones of us that go live. So he is very well aware of how I feel about him. But I did tell him to his face, in April of 2023. So he is very well aware. So I just wait. And here's the thing, if he and I never end up together, then I'm not gonna be with anybody. Because I can't be with anybody when someone has my heart. Yes, he's a singer. He's an entertainer. You know the song Collide that I keep playing? That's his newest song. I thought y'all knew that. So yes. More than one what? More than one what? He is very different. Okay, so I just blocked Priscilla there because I'm not gonna deal with the shit. We're not even talking. I'm not even talking about that. She's bringing that in. We're not like no. Yeah, so we're all well aware of. I know that there are Illuminati members on my live currently right now watching because they like to watch the little psychos they are. You know, like exactly. All my life I have been waiting. Da, 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 da. He is actually from here, yes. He doesn't live here, though. Um, he lives in Florida. Yeah, he lives in Florida, but he he's originally from here. You know. So to the Illuminati members that are currently watching, get a fucking life. Go, y'all need to go shopping because y'all wear the same clothes that your great grandparents wore, passed down from generation to generation. I guess the dress pants with the button-up shirts, sleeves rolled up to the fucking elbows. Come on now, yeah. Come on now. Y'all thought that I wouldn't know that y'all were watching? I know you always watch. I know you have people watching me here when I'm not on here. I know I'm always being watched. I'm not stupid. But you sure are. Nah. Because, see, they watch, what they do is come in on private mode or whatever, so, like, it won't show up on my thing. But I know even some that are supporters who pretend to be supporters, excuse me, are part of it. Some who I have talked to off here are part of it. But they don't think I know that. See, let me put it to you this way. I will never say anything to anyone privately about what I remember or anything that I have not said on here. So keep sweating. Yeah, I have Master Illuminati members that follow me on here. And have for quite some time. They've watched me, they've befriended me, they've tried getting close to me to get information that I know or what I've figured out or what I remember. I've had them tell me that I was taken by mistake. Um, they even said I should forget about the Williams family and this, that, and the other. They don't want me reunited with my I'm not quite sure why, but I'm sure that they're terrified of me. And all I have to do is, like, I'm a child of God, unlike some people who sell their souls for monetary gain. They don't come anywhere near me, but I know when they're following me when I make eye contact and they turn and beat feet it the other fucking way. Just saying. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's amazing. I wonder how I ended up in the Top Dogs family. Well, that's easier said than done to figure that out, hon. You'll notice because sometimes they'll screw up and say things. Let me put it this way. I have someone I was friends with for about 20 years who I found out was a Mason. 33rd degree. I found this out quite recently, a couple months ago. He was going to tell me what I wanted to know, and he was all for telling me. He was all excited to tell me, actually, which was odd. Um, Told me to call him at a certain time, and then he would call me back on his private line, and I have not heard from him and cannot get him to call me back or answer the phone when I call. Whatever is in their little book written about me terrifies them. No, he's alive. I've seen him post shit since. So yeah, he's alive and well. Shit. He's a 33rd degree. Shit. Hello. Yeah, they read up whoever about me, and then which they're supposed to read their books. I don't know what the fuck they don't read for. Um, but they read. Once they read whatever it is written about me in their book, uh, whatever it is terrifies them. Thank you. Uh, express my appreciation for. I appreciate all the gifts and don't ask. Here's the thing, don't tell me what to do. Number two, I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for likes, comments, shit. I don't ask for followers. You do what you feel you want to do. You want to, I appreciate it. You know, you don't have to send me anything. You must be new here. I'm not your average content creator. I am very different. I'm the real motherfucker on here. I'm probably the realest one on here. You like me, great. You don't, you know, you don't have to. Times are hard. Use your money for things you need, you know. Yeah, I don't ask for gifts or nothing on here. If you notice, I don't even do battles. I don't accept any invitations, nothing like that, because it's not me. You know what I mean? What you see is what you get. You know, thank you, appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I'm not like those other creators on here. I'm not a monkey who, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do stupid shit for people who send me gifts. I don't understand that shit. Like, here's the thing, and I'm just gonna put this out there because I think it's ridiculous. People sending money to send money to people like Lisa Lisa Richards, for example. Stop doing that shit. Yeah. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stop sending money to Lisa Richards. Stop doing that shit. That's what I was talking about. Not the likes. Shit. Okay, so do people not understand that she's gonna she's not gonna make it? A lot of people know who she is. She's a she's an addict who begs for money on here and makes up bullshit lies to get money. But from my understanding now, she's swollen. Like her face and everything is swelled up. She's not gonna make it. And everyone who is contributing to her habits is responsible for what happens to her. She didn't, she's swollen, she didn't gain weight. You don't gain weight from doing that, you lose it. When you gain weight or when you swell up like that, that's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. Like something is shutting down, most likely. Lisa Richards. Something in her body is shutting down. Yeah. Because she's hurt. Because I saw somebody had taken a screenshot of her face and recorded her voice. She did say that she wanted, again, she's saying she wants help. She needs this, that, money for this, that, and the other. This time she was actually honest. She said she needed money because she needs that one more time. Because she doesn't think she'll be able to get clean, going to rehab, not be able to do it one last time. Here's the thing, it's going to be the last time. She, like, with what she does, she was very thin, and for her to be swollen up like she is, that's a very, very, very bad sign. Yeah. Me, I've been clean for years. Last time I did anything other than the broccoli was November 23rd, 2020. The last time I injected was in 2008. The last time it was C, H, and M, all mixed together, combined, pre-mixed from the Mexican Mafia. I didn't know that. And I felt the whole thing. And I did it all. got sick, ended up on the floor, got up, got sick again, went in the bedroom, took some sleeping pills, went to sleep, woke up just fine. Never did it again. So, now, that's not something you survive either. When you do the whole, when you fill out the whole thing and do it all. I'm just a freak of nature. I've survived things that don't make sense for me to have survived. Sorry to hear that. You know, how common is it for someone to survive doing that? Like that. And this was potent shit, I'll tell you what. This was 2008. Mexican Mafia. I just thought it was C. I didn't know it was H&M with it. Didn't find that out till later. Actually, a couple of years ago. So, yeah. Nine times out of 10, one last time is the last time. And not in a good way. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your husband. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm a little sore. Oh, fuck. Ew. So, it's been a long day, a long night. But, do you have gastroparesis too? Come to find out, my gastroparesis may not have been caused by that. All the pain that I have and my osteopenia and my gastroparesis and everything. My, that hypermobility disease, EDS. I have to, I'm going to be, talking to a doctor about getting a genetic test done. I've had it since, I started getting sick in 2015. Had my first surgery 2016. So, yeah. Um, so, evidently, this EDS disease have a lot of the symptoms. According to some friends of mine that have it, and uh, and evidently it's hereditary, and it comes from the mother's side. So if it turns out I have it, how the fuck would I have gotten it if I was really Heather? You know. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, anywho. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get to bed because I gotta get up and be over for the makeup testing thing at 4. Then I have my gig at 5:30. Thanks. You too. So, anybody else have any more questions before I end the live? No, I'm still trying to find somebody that wants to buy it if anybody is interested. I'll be getting another one tomorrow. So I will have 2. And then Wednesday I'll have another one. Thursday I'll have another one. And Friday I'll have another one. So. Thanks. Have a good night too. So. But my dance class is paid for, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's why I was trying to sell it to begin with. You know. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed. My head is hurting a bit more than it should be. So, maybe it's not what I think it is. So it's gonna start. So, hope you all have a good night. And I will, well, till next time. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. But yeah. Hope you all have a great night. And, yeah. I can't think very well right now. My head hurts. So, till next time. Have a great night. See y'all later.